Hey there, I'm Adam Waldman. I'm a senior animator at Riot Games, working in research and development. I've been in the industry for about 6 years, and I'd like to share with you guys a technique I use when capturing reference for things that I cannot perform accurately in real life. You can use videos from any media, or you can get out your camera and do it yourself like you see me doing here. The key is really to kind of go wild and exaggerate your poses. You want to think specifically about nailing clear anticipations, active frames, and recovery poses. Now, I'm clearly not a martial artist or terribly athletic, as you can see. So we're not concerned with getting really fluid motions or uninterrupted acting. As long as you hit some clear poses, we're going to be good. Once we have the reference video, we want to turn it into a GIF. I like to use Screen to GIF because it's a free software and it comes with all of the editing tools that we are going to want to use just right out of the box. And what's really cool about it is that you'll see here I've uploaded my video into it, and it lets me scrub through every frame of the recording, and I can manipulate those frames however I like. I can move them around, I can delete them, I can draw on top of them. And this is super useful because what we want to do here is delete pretty much every frame down to just the key poses of the actions that we liked from our reference video. So if you did things in your reference video you didn't like, we're going to delete all that. If you did something you did like, we're going to break it down into like 4 or 5 key frames and just keep those so that we can easily communicate the action, but we don't have all of the in-betweens to get in the way. And this is important because once we've boiled it down to all of the key poses that we like, now we're going to retime it. So we can do retiming mainly by just duplicating the frames that you want to hold on, kind of like stretching out keyframes in Maya for a blocking pass. And on top of that, we can go through now and either on blank frames where we didn't have anything before, or on just duplicate frames, just like they would do in traditional like 2D animation, we can draw on top of it to help sell, like if they're using an ability, if we want to increase the speed, if we want to communicate that an effect or a spell is going to be used here, we can do that all right here. And we basically create like a little mini animatic, which is super helpful. So after some editing, some doodling, some retiming, you should have a decent block out for like a pretty long attack combo and a good idea of the poses, the general timing, and any VFX that you might want to use once you bring this over into Maya. I really love this method because it takes away the pressure of needing to capture really good, like fluid, cohesive reference videos. And it's just really quick, and if I don't have a good idea, I can just kind of mess around in front of the camera and then chop that up and turn it into something that's not half bad. And above all, this is actually really helpful in production because I can get long, complex ideas out really quickly so that the team can have buy-off on it before we move forward into 3D, which is just a much longer time expenditure. So yeah, that was it. Hope you guys enjoyed, and happy animating. Peace.